That's Rehman Chishti. Hello to you. Thank you for joining us on the programme this morning. You, I believe, are in Lisbon today at a conference on hate speech. Tell us more.
Well, yes, I'm here with KAISIP, which has brought forward stakeholders from faith, from civil society, from government. The Portuguese foreign minister was here in terms of how do we create cohesive societies and how do we deal with hate and hate content online. And those were the discussions taking place with stakeholders from around Europe. And what I would say on that, Kate, is this. Sadly, whether it's here in Lisbon or whether it's back in London or back here or in Washington or in Germany or in Islamabad, sadly, a culture has been created by some individuals around the world that if they don't agree with what you have to say, that it is okay to threaten you, to harass you, to intimidate you, and also to use violence against you. And that is completely and utterly unacceptable. So attitudes have to change. We all have responsibility to work together for the common good. Linked to that is that the internet, of course, brings with it immense joy, and we saw it during COVID-19, individuals being able to communicate and stay in contact and share memories. But sadly, you also have the internet, which is now amplifying and is used as an amplifier by some individuals to spread their hate, intolerance, prejudice, and also to incite violent and non-violent extremism. And for me, Kate, I think what is absolutely crucial, I used to sit on the Home Affairs Select Committee looking at counter-terrorism and extremism. And you had social media companies come before you, and Sky News reported that before the coverage of the session. You know, they say they're taking down material, whether through algorithms or through the human eye, but it is completely and utterly unsatisfactory. If we'll go on that, we'll find material which I found, and put before the individuals from the social media companies to say it is readily available there, whether it's based on one's faith. And I get it because of my faith. I come from a Muslim background, and so therefore I get it with regards to religion. There are others who get it with regards to their sexual orientation. There's others who get it from another faith perspective. Anti-Semitism, on the rise, like Islamophobia. And there's others, we saw it, our brilliant football team after the Euros got it on the base of race. And I think, for me, we've asked the social media companies to do it. They said they're doing it, but nothing ever gets done. So that's why I put forward a private member's bill in Parliament to legislate, government have a decisive role to play in this, to get social media companies to verify the accounts of these individuals who go online.
Are you not worried that by getting rid of anonymous accounts that will stop whistleblowers coming forward?
Okay, I think at the end of the day, what we have to do, I think whistleblowers have a key role to play. But at the same time, you have the issue where anonymity is being used. The cloth of anonymity is being used to spread hate and intolerance. So let me give you a figure. We had in the United Kingdom last year, 124,000 cases, of hate-related incidents were reported to the police. And that was on race, that was on religion, that was on sexual orientation, that was on misogyny. And therefore, if you ask the question, how many of those were incited with regards to that hatred? And the answer on that is there would be, in my view, many of those in that category. And linked to that, which is very important, what we saw in the horrific Finsbury Park attack that took place, the time it took for that individual who carried out that horrific attack a few years ago, from being radicalized online and taking part in that horrific act was very, very short. And therefore, of course, I get your point about whistleblowers and making sure that the environment is created where individuals can come forward and raise their concerns. Okay. But I'm talking about, at this point in time, with social media companies, okay, what they've done so far it's been not good enough, and that's why government have to take decisive action.
Okay, Mr. Chishti, we must leave it there. Thank you for joining us live from Lisbon in Portugal this morning. Thank you. Alec Baldwin shot someone.